What is up, everyone? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventures, I wanted to do a truck talk. Now, I wanted to do this truck talk on rates per mile in a cargo van, sprinter van, whatever you want to call it. Now, I wanted to do this topic because it seems like this is a touchy subject. And I want to go through, just in my 8 months of experience so far, what I have seen with the rates and what I take in what areas, and I'll try to touch as much bases as I can. It's going to be an informational video. I'm not going to be, mad at the rates. I'm going to talk about the rates. I'm not going to talk about how bad they are. I'm not going to talk about how mad rates make me. Let's go through what I've seen with the rates in 8 months. Now, in these 8 months, I'm in the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, okay? What I usually do is, it's very situational, but what I usually do is I'll get like a little over $1 a mile. That's just in my experience. Usually, my first run usually is over $1 a mile. And that's just what I've been doing. But there's so many variables. And then sometimes I'll take a cheap one, like 75 cents. Depending on the situation, especially if we're total milesing it out, total miles. I'll take ones that are like, get me here and then to the next point of contact for 75 cents a mile. It sounds better to brokers, right? It sounds more appealing, you know what I mean? Because you're saying you're just going to pay for me to either get home or get to the next zone, right? And this is all in the Midwest I'm talking about mainly. Now, when I've taken loads to bad areas where you're going to get out cheap, this is just my experience. Because I've been to Texas, so I take one out there for more money, and I had to get out of there cheap. Going to the East Coast, you get more money because there's tolls. I mean, I'm just trying to cover the basis of what I've seen. The Midwest, I've just consistently done $1, but I've done cheaper too. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video, and then going to the East Coast, or not the East Coast, I mean the South, more money. Because getting out of Atlanta, like when I went to Florida, you go there with the intention, that's why there's so many variables. Hey, I need more money because, as you guys know, the rates are cheaper. That's pretty much how you do it. And as you're doing it is where you're going to learn this stuff. And it's really good to watch videos like this to learn sort of what you're getting into. Or I'm always checking where it's going. Like I'm saying, even in the Midwest, like if I know it's going to a bad area of Iowa, I'm bidding higher. You know what I mean? Higher than $1 a mile. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to add like at least a 50 piece, $50 to get to the next city. You know what I mean? Even if it's like, yeah, even if then it averages out to like, I made 85 cents, I'm cool. That's what I'm saying. I mean, and yes, it sounds like common sense, but if I'm going city to city where I ain't going to have to move, obviously that's great. $1 for dollar or $1 per mile, or sometimes I'll take those for 85 cents a mile to win them. But that's what I'm saying. There's so many variables, that there's so many constants that are different. I was taking locals for $300, and if I didn't get them, like I'm saying, a morning one, this week I tried instead just to take them dirt cheap. I still made over the $800 I need a week profit. That's after everything's taken out to pay my bills and not touch my savings. I've only had one time where I made $400. That was a long time ago if you were following me then. 1 week has been a really bad week like that. And I think it was at the beginning of April. I can't remember. So the reason I say that is I'm just trying to get to my goal of $1,200 a week, like I was like nothing. It was like easy before everything got weird, okay? And that it is what it is. Like I said, that's why I said I'm not going to complain. It is what it is. Either you deal with what's going on with the gas and everything going on, or you don't. If I complained as much as I see a lot of people complaining on YouTube and on Facebook groups, I would just quit. Like, what is the point? You just want to sit around miserable? I don't watch those videos. I get off of them. And or on the Facebook groups, I ain't engaging in that stuff. I don't even see the point. Like, why would anyone care? So pretty much too, yeah, to sum it up for me, what I do, the way I'm bidding, is wherever it's going. That's the first thing I look at. Where is it going? Is it going near a city? Is the city okay? If it's a medium city, I'm okay with that. That's what I'm saying though, like, that's what it depends on for me. And then if I have to eat some deadhead miles, it is what it is. Now that's why I was talking about, you know, everybody freaking out about what people are taking them for. I understand the theory of it hurts the industry. I just tried on these runs, as you guys will see, I was taking them cheaper and doing a lot of runs to see what that's like. I don't like it. I'll sit and wait for the ones that are paying more just because that's what I'd rather do. That's just what I'd rather do. Now, people who are going in on people for either taking high rates or low rates, isn't that everyone's preference? Isn't it just whatever you want to do? If you're an independent contractor with your own authority like me, that's why I'm really picky, is because it's the way I want to do it. Like, I don't give a shit what John over there is doing. I don't care if he's taking them low. Like, sure, I mean, yeah, I could see how then he beats me in the bid. But, all right, John, all you drivers end up leaving the city, and then I take the good one, or the more money. That's just what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's weird to me. There's so much animosity on how people are taking them. I don't even get it. Like, who cares? There's a saying when it comes to these types of things that I live by. Watch your own bobber. Watch your own bobber. Who cares if people are doing it? Like, sure, I mean, and two, because it is what it is. Like, I mean, if people are taking cheap rates and, like, they eventually can't even make money, so then they get out of the industry, because I bet that's the cycle.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto State Highway.
Then doesn't that add value to you because you're going to stick around? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, watch your own bobber. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. If you're happy and you're making money the way you want to, I could care less. I want you to do good however you want to do it. That's the thing. This is not my way is the right way, and you guys are just, what are you doing? And it's so weird to me. Like that's why I haven't went on Facebook groups for a while. Like, I'll pop on there a second, but not really. Like, it's been a while. And that's why with YouTube, it got to the point where I can only watch one YouTuber. Like, now I made that rule for me. I'm like, I'm watching one dude, and that's it for me at this point. Until there's some actual, like, you know, positive energy and or like something that I would want to watch. And that, I'm not saying like trying to be a meanie face,
on State Highway,
but what I'm saying is,
4 miles.
What the hell are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, what are we even saying to people? Like, are we just trying to say my way's the bestest? Like, we're 5 years old? We're a grown-ass men, bro. We are grown-ass men, bro. So, all in all, what I'm saying is, to wrap this one up is, do you, and I'm going to do me. And I'm saying that to everyone. Like, I help people that I talk to frequently, and they're running all over the country. And they're getting good rates. But if they were like, oh, I'm getting 70 cents, I would, or well, and sometimes they do. That's what I mean. It actually depends on the variables. And so here's what I'm saying. When people tell me what they got for what they did, or what their bid was for how many miles, guess what I say? That's awesome, bro. You gotta run. Like, I just want everyone to, you know, be happy with their freedom. And I mean, if you got your own authority, like, I talk to quite a bit of people that I've helped, and you're doing your thing and you're happy, and a lot of times they'll ask me, is this a good rate, this, that, and the other? And I'll say situationally, and I will ask, okay, where'd you go, where'd you come from? And then I'll say, yeah, that's decent. And two, mainly, my main thing is where you're going. That's like the main factor. Are you going by another city, a decent city? It's pretty much it. And like, you know, and then you learn as you go, man. And I just want everyone to be happy and have a good day and have a blessed one. So like, share, subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, I just had to get that out because it's like, why? Can we uplift each other? Can we help each other in the industry? That's why I'm very transparent with everything I give out too. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here you go. I hope it works out for you. God bless. Everyone have a blessed day, and oh yeah, keep hustling.